Hi everybody, I'm Grace, a researcher passionate about healthy aging and helping people live longer, healthier lives. Today, we are going to talk about one food that transforms your health in a short amount of time. You need to hear this if you're over 50. Did you know that one simple food, a food you've probably walked by hundreds of times in the grocery store, can trigger powerful, irreversible changes in your body? Especially if you're over 50, it's small, unassuming, and easy to miss. But when you start eating it regularly, something remarkable begins to happen in your brain, your heart, your skin, and even your gut. We're talking about walnuts, nature's powerful little brain-shaped superfood. And no, this isn't just hype. In fact, what science is uncovering about walnuts today is nothing short of extraordinary. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why 98% of people over 50 have no idea how life-changing this nut really is. Let's start with a simple truth. As we age, the systems in our body begin to slow down. Our metabolism changes. Our cognitive function may start to decline, and we become more vulnerable to chronic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even dementia. But what if a simple handful of walnuts a day could help reverse some of these effects, or at the very least, slow them down dramatically? It's not just a theory, it's science-backed. Researchers have found that walnuts contain a unique combination of omega-3 fatty acids, polyphenols, antioxidants, fiber, and plant-based protein, all of which are critical for healthy aging. But let's break this down a bit. Quick check. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're finding this information useful. Now, let's dive deeper into how walnuts can boost your brain health. This is going to surprise you. Your brain is especially vulnerable after 50. But walnuts may be one of the only foods that cause lasting, structural changes to brain function. Studies from UCLA and Harvard have shown that older adults who eat walnuts regularly perform significantly better on cognitive tests, including memory, processing speed, and attention. But here's the real kicker. Walnuts have been found to increase neurogenesis, the growth of new brain cells, even later in life. This is incredibly rare. In fact, walnuts contain a compound called ellagic acid, which your gut converts into urolithin A, a substance shown to enhance mitochondrial function in brain cells. That means your brain cells literally start working more efficiently. Over time, this can result in clearer thinking, better memory, retention, reduced risk of cognitive decline, and even a lowered risk of Alzheimer's disease. This is why some neurologists now recommend walnuts as a daily brain food, not just a snack. Now, let's talk about your heart. Heart disease is still the #1 cause of death for people over 50. But here's something most people don't know. The positive effects of walnuts on your heart are cumulative and long-term. In a 2021 study published in the American Heart Association Journal, adults over 60 who ate half a cup of walnuts daily for 2 years saw a 15% drop in LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. But that's not all. Walnuts are one of the only nuts rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that fights inflammation and improves artery flexibility. This means better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and a heart that stays strong, even into your 70s and beyond. And yes, this is an irreversible change. Because once plaque starts to form in your arteries, it's hard to remove. But walnuts help prevent that damage in the first place. Your gut is your second brain, and what you feed it can literally reshape your entire body. Here's where it gets really interesting. Walnuts have been shown to increase the levels of Akkermansia, a rare but powerful gut bacterium that's linked to slower aging, reduced inflammation, and better metabolism. In other words, walnuts retrain your gut bacteria to behave in a more youthful, anti-inflammatory way. This leads to better digestion, stronger immune function, less belly fat, and even better blood sugar regulation. One study from Penn State found that just 3 ounces of walnuts per day for 6 weeks dramatically improved gut diversity in older adults. The result? People felt better, digested food more efficiently, and even saw improvements in mood and energy levels. Now, let's talk about something a little more visible: your skin. Wrinkles, sagging, and dullness are all natural parts of aging. But certain compounds in walnuts may slow that process from the inside out. Walnuts are rich in vitamin E, zinc, and selenium, all powerful antioxidants that protect skin cells from oxidative damage. They also help with collagen production, keeping skin firmer, more elastic, and radiant. But there's another benefit most people miss. Walnuts support hormonal balance, especially in women over 50 going through menopause. The combination of healthy fats, magnesium, and phytonutrients in walnuts helps ease symptoms like hot flashes, mood swings, sleep disturbances, and low energy. Some women report fewer cravings, better mood, and more restful sleep within just a few weeks of adding walnuts to their diet. So, how many walnuts should you eat to get these benefits? Experts suggest about 1 to 2 ounces per day. That's roughly a small handful, or 12 to 14 walnut halves. The key is consistency. The changes don't happen overnight. But over weeks and months, walnuts begin to restructure your health at a cellular level. It's like investing in your future body, bit by bit, day by day. Now, you might be wondering, are there any downsides? For most people, walnuts are incredibly safe. But here are a few quick tips. Calories. They're calorie dense, so if you're watching your weight, stick to a single handful a day. Allergies. If you have a tree nut allergy, obviously avoid them completely. Storage. Walnuts can go rancid if stored improperly. Keep them in the fridge or freezer for maximum freshness. Not sure how to add walnuts to your meals? Here are some simple ideas. Sprinkle them on oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Add them to salads for a crunchy texture. Blend into smoothies for a creamy, nutty flavor. Use ground walnuts in homemade granola or energy balls. Or just eat them raw as a simple snack. Avoid sugary candied walnuts. Opt for raw or dry roasted varieties with no added oils. Here's the truth. We often search far and wide for miracle cures, super supplements, and expensive treatments to slow down aging. But sometimes the answer is sitting right in front of us, in nature's original packaging. Walnuts are more than just a snack. They're a long-term investment in your brain, your heart, your gut, and your overall vitality. If you're over 50, this is the perfect time to start. Because the sooner you begin, the more time you give these powerful nutrients to reshape your body from the inside out. And the best part? You only need one small handful a day to experience these irreversible changes. So next time you're at the grocery store, walk right past the chips and grab a bag of walnuts instead. Your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from healthier aging. And if you'd like more science-backed tips on how to stay youthful, strong, and sharp well into your 70s and beyond, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Aging Expert. Your best years are still ahead of you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.